Designer sneakers like Jordans or Yeezys can sell for hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. But for so-called sneakerheads passionate about buying, trading, and collecting shoes, looking fly is worth it.
I own personally around like 25 pairs of sneakers. The most expensive pair of sneakers I own is right here. It's the Nike Air Mag, and it goes for around like $6,000 to $8,000.
This is probably my most expensive shoe that I have, and these are worth about $2,000.
I just love kicks. Fashion is, everything is about fashion. So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I'm thinking about before I even think about what I'm gonna put on is what I'm gonna put on my feet.
The world of high-end sneakers isn't just about fashion. For some, it's about the business. Louis Carbonera started selling sneakers 4 years ago to make extra money in college. Now, he has opened his own store called Direct Kicks. He says his store makes more than $500,000 a year selling sneakers.
I was looking for a pair of shoes. I was like, oh wow, this is cool. I was just like YouTubing and just, came across kids selling sneakers. And I was like, these kids are like half my age, making, good money. So I figured, how hard could it be?
The Carbonera sells a lot of sneakers online too. He says social media has become a big part of the sneaker culture.
It's a new age of the culture. You do have the old school collector who still goes for every Jordan. They want to collect every shoe they can. But we're also in a culture where the new kids just want everything hyped. Whatever social media is putting out, anything that it's just what someone else wants. If your friend wants it, you have to have it.
Jeffrey Serio is a professional dancer who was part of the old school sneaker culture. He started collecting when he was 16. At one point, he owned over 300 pairs of shoes.
It was a point where I think I got addicted to the way I felt about buying a new pair of shoes and how I felt outside when I put them on and walked around. I felt more confident.
Serio estimates that he has spent 50 grand on sneakers.
I look back on it now and I'm like, oh man, I shouldn't have spent all that money on all those sneakers. But also then I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't buy all those shoes.
Serio isn't the only one who has found their identity through shoes. Sneaker culture has grown so big that there are expos such as this one devoted to selling, trading, and appreciating designer footwear. Shoe designer Jeff Henderson fell in love with sneakers when he was in high school. He has worked with big name brands like Nike and Adidas to create iconic footwear like Yeezys.
So when I'm designing, the reality is I don't really worry about whether people collect shoes or whether people covet them for a specific reason. It's just to create shoes that I think that people want to wear. I kind of want to make sure every stitch, every line, every bit of information you can kind of put into a shoe is there.
When looking for new kicks, Le Carbonera says many of his customers just want to stand out.
The biggest thing for a sneakerhead, they have to get what they like. I don't think you can really get what someone else likes because they can't have it. If you like something, just rock it.
Sneaker fads come and go, but the hype seems to never wane. Whether you're sporting the newest trends or a favorite old pair, finding the right fit is always in style. For NYU Tonight, I'm Amanda Morris.